Hello everyone, welcome. I have a new layout I'm trying today. Struggling with getting it all onto the camera, so hopefully this will work and you'll be able to get some information. Let's hope for information. So today's reading is going to be a new moon. We have a new moon in Leo on the 18th, 19th, depending on where you are. And so this is going to be all signs, and I will timestamp so you can feel free to skip ahead to your reading. So let's get started. So Aries, this is your energy for the full moon, and as a fire sign, this is the energy that's presenting for you. So Aries, it looks like this new moon is challenging you to find this energy of who in your life has my cards down. Who in your life has challenged you, has made you question your self-worth, and you're struggling to get through something here. So the fire energy struggle that's coming in for you. It feels like you have a vision. You have a vision of where you want to be and where you're going. It's just that something, whatever this energy is, it feels like it's really held you back, and it's held you in a space of just a place you're not comfortable in. You're not comfortable with yourself. You're not comfortable with the state of your affairs, so to speak. But the vision is there. And as long as you keep your eye on that, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You could just stay on this old beat up sofa if you want. I mean, you could, but you're really going there. So you have to let go of this energy here and confront this. This person is totally confident, totally okay, and understanding that it's almost like their identity has been kind of taken away in some way. The nose represents how we feel about ourselves. And so, where have you lost some sense of identity? Who has taken that from you? And it's time for you to just reclaim it. This person is ready to stand up to whatever that figure is. So this feels like you've got your eye on the prize. You're willing to stand up and not take that anymore. Not feel worthless and broken down in this. You have a vision that you're going, where you're going. Let's just draw another card on that from the Zen Tarot deck. Projections. And that really does feel like the energy of this card too. This is a totally projected energy. Nobody can take from what you don't give. I mean, if somebody's taken from you your identity or and I don't mean that literally, but I don't know, maybe that could be too, but it's like this person has told you who you are all your life, and that is nothing but a projection. So it's time to stand up, go where you want to go. Go here. You've got it. You got it, Aries. If you let go of the projections and face that. And you don't have to actually confront this person physically. I mean, you could, but that's not necessarily what's needed. You need to find it within yourself. And I am victorious. Well, Aries, I hope that was helpful. And now for Taurus. So Taurus, your energy on this new moon in Leo, and then as an earth sign, this energy. So Taurus, it feels like you have something you need to speak about. It could be something that needs to be spoken to another person, maybe just some truth that you've come to, but this is feeling for you like about speaking. And this energy, which is in the earth, which the earth signs will share, it feels like it's a very disconnected energy. So it's like being disconnected from your physical form, being too much in your head. And again, here it can be like being in your head, but it feels like you've got something in there that needs to come out, and it needs to be spoken. It needs ears to hear. So your timing will need to be right. You have to have right timing for this. But it feels like this new moon is supporting that it's time for you to switch from here, to not stay disconnected, to actually speak what you're feeling, speak your knowledge. There's things that you know that you need to share. But try to find where in your life you are doing this. So is it something in particular that you need to speak about, or that you have knowledge about? And how are you holding it? Because if you don't speak, like if we don't speak our truths and we don't find a place to actually be heard, and especially if you're needing that energy, then it can become a physical detriment in our bodies. And it's best to not let that happen. Best to just speak it. Even if it doesn't come out well at first, it's okay. It's okay. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. And stress. So this definitely feels like a stress card. This feels like a card that can relieve the stress. So you can relieve the stress from here by speaking, by coming to terms with what it is that you have, what do you have to share with the world? What do you have to share with the world? How about we find that for you? How about you look for that? Instead of looking in all these other places, and it's like this is so disjointed energy. So what do you have to share? I am free. So you'll feel more free, Taurus, if you can find the stressor that's creating this kind of very discombobulated feeling. Just the stress of not being able to speak what you know. So try to find where that is for you, Taurus. And I wish you the best with that. And now, Gemini. Oh, this feels like such a Gemini card. And for Gemini air signs. Oh, Gemini. This new moon energy might have you having a space where you have some really big decisions to make. I mean, both of these feel like decision cards. And so this energy is going to be pulling it, I think, right up. Just maybe more, the decision factor may be stronger than normal. Like this energy of the new moon might bring it up far more powerfully than you've experienced it. Because you may actually not even know that you're in this decision-making form. You may not even see whatever's going on as something that you need to decide. So just look at the energies in your life and see where are you feeling this two different energies, and that at some point one of them isn't going to work for you. and you have to make a choice. So there's got to be a choice, because at the moment you may not see the choice that it exists, but it's there. It's calling you. It's a calling you. Understanding. So again, it's just as a repeat, you may not even know or feel or sense that there's a decision to be made. You may not understand it, but there is one to be made, and especially if you want to be free here, if you want to come out of the cage, you need to understand that there is a choice. You do have a choice in something that you don't believe you have a choice in. I am lovable. Well, Gemini, I hope that was helpful in some way. These are just very, very quick readings. Now, Cancer. And for the water signs, lots of choices coming up. So Cancer, it feels like you are looking for some point of stability in your life, and that you believe just because you have the key that you have it all together, and it's true and not true. You're being asked to leap. You're being asked to take a leap of faith, so to speak. And you have a support crew behind you. They're there, they're cheering you on, they're helping you get through whatever you need to get through with this new moon energy. But no, even though that you have the key, you have to find the right lock. Okay, so you can look maybe in this energy here. There's a keyhole. You know, there's again, this feels like it's a decision. It's a decision, and you feel like there's only one way. Like you're coming here, and you're just like, this is all you can see. But the reality is, you really need to be this person who is ready to walk into that light. This person decided not to even go. He's like, nah, just don't think so. I think I'll come back here to my safety zone, and let me just pick one of these bikes, and away I'll go, this way or that way. How do you make the choice? You're being asked to go in really deep. Really deep. Because you have the key for something. You just have to find what it goes to. You have to find where this key belongs and what it's going to open for you. And it's not going to open anything if you are not willing to pass into the light, to pass into this place. If you're willing to believe you only have two choices and it's either this or that, then the key, I guarantee, isn't fitting either of those bikes. You're going to find what that key goes to when you go into that space. And this energy represents someone who just overdoes. And instead of it being, you put on so much makeup that you're so beautiful, it's like you've put on so much makeup that you look like a clown. It's that space of where you overdo, and it's too much. So where are you overdoing it in your life? Where are you adding too much to the story? Like, are you adding so much to the story that's why you believe you only have these two choices, because you're just holding on and carrying too much? You're being asked both places. Jump into the light. You have the key. You will find where it fits. But you have to trust. Success popped right out. So Cancer, I do hope you find success. Thanks for listening. And Leo, and back to fire. So Leo, this is your energy for this new moon in Leo, your sign. This feels like some powerful energy, and this could be a physical move. It can just be an energy that you are moving through something, but you have what you need here. Everything is here for you. You just need to reach and grab it. That's it. Reach and grab it. And then for the fire energy, you have the vision. You know, maybe here you're moving towards this vision, but there's two different energies here. There's one of the vision and being able to follow it and just go into the road. Just follow that path. Or the other is to just turn your back on that vision and just sit on this old raggy sofa, just to sit here and bitch, whine, complain, nothing works out, nothing's going the way it should be, when you are putting your back towards the path. If you're sitting here, your back is to the path. And this is your path. You're reaching for the stars, you're reaching for what works for you. You might be physically moving, but still you're moving something within, something that's going to change, bring you onto the path that you're here to do. And what is that, Leo? What are you here to do? Do you know? Do you feel the call? Do you feel the pull for that? Or do you feel the exhaustion and you just want to sack out on this well-used, raggy, probably stinky, smelly sofa? Sorry, not a good place to be. Be on the open road. Follow your dreams right into the light. And then there's the flowering, which can only happen when you go to that route, when you move down that road and you start to really follow these dreams, and when you start to really believe that you can reach there and grab that, you're going to have the flowering just of the best. Open up and just be. Beauty is within me. So find your beauty, Leo. Find your beauty and just move with it. Find that space of your beautiful big heart and just move with it. No more hanging out here. Those days are gone. That sofa just needs to go to the dump. Gotta let it go. Okay, Leo. Okay, what's after Leo? Virgo, Earth. Okay, Virgo. Your energies for this new moon. Feels like you're just doing a lot of thinking, a lot of closing yourself in. And it feels like there's an energy of you creating, I want to say creating things that aren't there. And I don't mean that as in a productive, creative way. I mean, it's like an illusion. You are, it's like you're splitting yourself with this illusion, and you just want to stay in contemplation about it. And, you know, Mercury can rule your mind. Oh, crazy. So just find that space of where you are over contemplating, where you're actually splitting yourself into pieces because you can't quite find the path, or not the path, but the it's like you have a goal-oriented thought process of this. So it's like you're sitting in contemplation, imagining that it's a goal-oriented thinking process, but it's really not. What it's doing is keeping you bound to old patterns, old ways of being, but it's almost like you're trying to then justify it in some way. So just look at where you're over processing and where you're trying to justify that those are the right things that you're doing. The rebel. So Virgo, be the rebel. Yeah, you got to come up. This isn't working. This is keeping you in a very sad state, and this energy just combines with that. And so this new moon, it could be a big opening for you in some way. The rebel card's showing up. It's just showing you have it in you to get through this. You have it in you to stop splitting yourself into so many pieces and ways of being. And your last word is attraction. So attract more of this rebel energy. This is really necessary for you right now. You need to attract this rebel. You need to find that within yourself and break out of the split. Break out of the overthinking all the freaking time. Good luck with that, Virgo. You know how your Virgo minds work. And Libra. So Libra, this is the energy for you of this full moon. And this represents the air, that you're an air sign. This is the energy for air signs. Feels like you are really being asked to hang on for the ride and let go. You need to let go of some things that are not serving your purpose any longer. And Libra, you can be this dual sign too, just like Gemini. So pay attention to how your scales are balanced. And, where are you looking at things, black or white, this or that. Shadow side. Find that space within you, and you've got to let these go, whatever these old energies are. They just don't have to come with you any longer. So let this new moon energy open you up. Allow yourself to see where maybe you have been a little imbalanced. I'd say a little imbalanced. A lot imbalanced. It feels like you're just, where are you just sort of hanging on? Where in life do you really feel like you are just this person? Where do you feel like you are just hanging there, just grasping at anything that's going by you? And you're grasping because you don't know. You don't take the time to experience and just be. Just be. This woman is just experiencing this tree. But you're flopping in the breeze, trying to grab anything that comes by you. And even if this is your shadow size coming up, this is your imbalance of your scales, you can find balance. These can dance together. It's like we can be grieving the loss of something, say our pet. We can be grieving the loss of our pet, but also be happy. We can have a happy day. And, it doesn't have to be one or the other. People get sidetracked in that. You've got to learn how to embrace these and balance your scales. Embrace both, the dark, the light. Stop grasping. Just stop grasping. I am lovable. Well, Libra, I wish you well. And balancing those scales. Scorpio in water. Scorpio. Yowza, yowza. And then this is the water energy. Feels like something's happened to you that's just, it's just, for lack of a better term, it just has your back up against the wall. And it could be that you're in a situation where you don't feel safe, that you actually feel like you have to do this and not, like you have to watch every little step that you take, because it feels so unsafe. Something's going on that it could feel quite catastrophic for you. I think the energy's feeling really, really big and overwhelming. But you know, the new moons are all about seeing the unseen. So something is going to come to light for you, and you are going to figure this out. You're going to figure your path. That feels like it's something that's totally coming to you. But see, where are you? What's going on in your life that's making you feel this way? What is going on in your life that is keeping you in this sort of a little bit of terror? I mean, you may not know it in your head as terror, but your body is experiencing whatever is going on as a sense of terror. And you really need to find that, Scorpio, because that's going to really affect your health. It'll really affect your health if you don't get that under control. And then you have the Success card. So if understanding this thing, it could be just an old pattern, something that happened as you were a kid that's affecting you some way now, then you may not even know it. And then this energy of being able to see where you're going. Just the lights behind you, you've got it, you're moving. You're going to get success. You're going to see the end point. I am full of wisdom. And you are, Scorpio, you are. And if anybody can do this, you guys can. You can find those parts deep within you. And if you're like a typical Scorpio, it's deep, deep, deep within you. So try to find that. Find the wisdom. Move to the success. Wow, dear Scorpios, I hope that was helpful. And Sagittarius. On fire. Dear Sagittarians, you are being asked to really take a leap of faith. Get out of your own way. Just get out of your own way. The road is open for you. It's here. You need to get off the freaking couch and just do it. You just do it. Like this card is saying you can't just stay in this rigid form anymore. You're just going to leap with joy and open your entire being to the experience, because something's coming. Something's coming. Prepare yourself. So just prepare yourself for some amazing thing to happen. But if you want to stay in the frigid state, it could just pass right by you. You know, it won't even stop. It's not going to stop for somebody who's not willing to open up and accept it. You can be this person, be open and accepting, and you can, the path is there, and you'll be moving on down the road. But you got to open to it. Get out of your frigid state. And then here comes abundance. Yes, indeed. I told you, Sag, you got something coming. Something big. Be open. Be open. You got to be like this guy. He is open. He's just laying there waiting for it to happen. And it's really all you need to do. You just need to be open to allow it when it shows up. Because if you're going to be these frigid people here, it's just going to go right by you. It's just going to go right by you. So open your eyes, open your heart, open your ears, open your entire being. Be relaxed, open, rest, relax. Let it come to you, because it's coming. Spirit guides me. See, just be open. It's coming. It's coming. And you'll see it after this new moon. Once the darkness moves away, you'll see it. It'll be coming right towards you. And hopefully, you will feel safe in accepting it. Okay, Capricorn. So Capricorn, your new moon issues are going to be around abundance. It's going to be around finances. It's going to be around, money. It could be possessions. I mean, it's not just physical money, but possessions, anything of value. And then what your earth energy is in there is this, it's a split. It's just a split. So something's going on. Let me just process this for a minute. It's possible. It's a possibility that this is a business-oriented energy. That maybe you are have your own business, starting a business, have a business with other people, and that their energies are quite possibly affecting you, and for good or ill. This card's telling me there's something weird happening, and there's just a disconnect. So maybe miscommunication between you and however you make your money. But try to see where how do you feel about your finances right now? How are things for you right now? And is there something you're looking for? Is there something that you have been working on? Maybe this could be an energy of it's coming to light now. But you have to steer from this energy of being too much in your head, just splitting yourself too many ways. Maybe you are working too much. Maybe you're working 2 jobs and you just want one. Just figure out where these split energies are and how it's affecting your money, your finances, your home material values. Where is your thinking off kilter? And you are being called for, it's the time of transformation. So if you want this transformation and it's going to be about money. It's about money. You have to find the split. You have to find where you're split, because if it's a job that you might really want, but it's more time than you want, it's not enough money or whatever, find what the split is. There's a split that has of thinking, of energies moving out in the world that's keeping you from this. And if you can find this, it'll transform you and this all at the same time. Because the moment that you find the split and you make your transformation, the rest just happens naturally. And it's showing up. And there's potential where it show up. I am nourished. And do remember that. Do remember that you are nourished, that you don't have to be in this state. Because once you find this and you allow that really nourished feeling of how really good it feels when you've tackled just some part of your psyche that needed to shift. And that transformation will be powerful. Well, Capricorn, I wish you all the best with that. Now, Aquarius and air. This is your card, Aquarius. And then the air energy. So Aquarius, for you on this new moon of Leo, which is in your opposite sign, both fixed signs. This just really feels like an energy of somebody who has something to say, something to offer, ready now, ready to go, and just somebody in your life isn't willing to listen or is just holding you back in some way. It definitely always feels like a throat chakra card to me, like somebody is inhibiting your speech, your flow. I mean, just even your flow and movement in life. Like, this energy wants to just be moving forward, and this one is just no. And it can be, I'm Aquarius, and it's funny because this does truly relate to me in a way that it's not a person that I feel like is holding me back, but there's certainly an energy that has kept me, like trying to do this filming and things. It has been a long, brutal process to get to this point, and I just felt held back every step of the way. So it can be our own things and our own wounds, patterns that can hold us back too. So it could be an actual physical person. So just look to where that is in your life. And then here, you know, we have these dueling energies, and you know, as an air sign, you know, we're often very much in our thoughts processes, and can overthink. Sometimes we need to stop freaking thinking. Not easy to do, and I don't think it's really necessary, because if your skill is thinking, then think by all means. But we can tend to overthink to a point where we can feel like this dualistic nature. And you know, again, try to find your shadow side and dance with it. Bring it in. Bring the healing. Allow it to all come forth. And then beautiful things will flourish. Compromise. Ugh. Not a good thing. I know a lot of people use that, say, well, we just compromise. But compromise sometimes can be the death of something. So compromise is not always a good thing. So pay attention. Are you being asked to compromise on something? Is that what this energy that's holding you back? You have a way of being that you want to move into, but somebody else is wanting you to do something different, and you're feeling like you have to compromise some part of yourself to do that? Take a good long hard look at that to see where are you being asked, or are you asking somebody to compromise something? All these energies flow back and forth. I am seeing the truth. And Aquarians, we are so good at seeing the truth. So, for others, maybe not for ourselves. So where are you not seeing the truth of all of this in your life? No compromise. It's just the death of it all. All or nothing. Aquarius, all or nothing. All or nothing. And Pisces. Ooh, Pisces. And then your water energy card. So Pisces, for you on this new moon in Leo, you need to find a way to be seen. You need to find a way to be on stage, up there. Just allow yourself to be seen. Now, it can be painful, but this energy of this card is really calling out. It used to have a little quote on this card. I've used it for other things and for some artwork, and it would say, to dance in the dance of life, you need a really good stage. So Pisces, to dance in the dance of life, you need a really good stage. And And don't fear it. Be up there. Be where people look up to you. Be willing to take this step into that light. This person's not gone in yet. I don't know what this person's. I don't think this person ever went into the light. I think he looked and said, yeah, not for me. I'm just gonna hightail it out of here on one of these bikes. This guy's really contemplating what's in there. And you need to be in that space. You need to find this just glorious part of you to be on the stage so that you can be up here and you can shine your light as you get the Fool. And the Fool is a great card. The Fool is all about just joyfully moving through life, you know, without overthinking it. So joyfully move without overthinking. Move into here, allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to shine, allow yourself to be looked up to. You have a lot of amazing things to share. Just move freely out into the world, sharing it. Spirit guides me. See, I'm glad I put these cards back because other people needed the same message. So, Pisces, let Spirit guide you. Let it guide you and be this. It's not, and this isn't a reckless energy. Some people think this is really reckless, but it's not. This is an energy that just, it's not caught up in fear. It just keeps moving along, willing to take some risks. Spirit's guiding you. Trust, go here. Open yourself up to being seen. Open yourself up to being on a really good stage. It's a beautiful card. Well, Pisces, thank you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you to everybody who's watched. I appreciate it so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.